The next one, I just need pure essence and a nature tiara. Brimhaven for that one.
Why did they shape the farming guild like they did?
It's tiered off.
Hmm?
It's tiered off.
Yeah, but why is it shaped how it is?
It kind of looks like a greenhouse, I guess. I don't know.
It kind of looks like two balls and a shaft with like some type of tumor off the right ball.
You're such a hater.
Oh no!
The hell?
I need to cure my plants. Luckily I came back here in time.
Yeah, don't forget to cure your plants. I think you let me die. You forgot to tell me to hydrate.
Damn.
What is the actual task here? It's a lot of hydrating.
Drink, bitch.
Create an anti-venom potion while standing in the horseshoe mine. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Up. Up. Up.
Might go to a bring me the horizon show.
Talking about.
Have you not heard of Bring Me the Horizon?
And?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, might go to a live concert.
Oh. Okay.
In April.
Yeah. Sorry, SG1 was also talking over you.
Rude SG1.
Yeah, I gave him a talking to. He won't do it again. Oh. Oh, I've made it. Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh no. I turned 27 into 45, huh? Twenty-eight becomes.
I just realized in Dragon Ball, the bigger the muscles on the character, the squintier their eyes get.
No.
Like with Goku in the first series. He's like weak and he's got big eyes.
Apparently I can't actually boost this one, so I have to get 91 rune crafting to do it. I thought I was gonna have an elite done.
What rune crafting you at?
Nature. You have to be 91
Like
rune crafting to double natures. Can't do the elite diary until I have 91 rune crafting. I can't do Karamja. I was so close to.
never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing.
One
Kurt
free
Cobain.
resurrection per day in the fight caves. Holy. That's a pretty good reward. I need your help, water guy. No, go away, Leo. Off the Karamja Elite. Onto the Korund and Kebos Elite. What are the requirements? 95 Slayer! Alright, we close out of this one. We look at the next one. Lumberjan Umdariner Elite. West Cape, yep, we closed out of that one. Mauritania Elite. 96 Fishing Boostable. Really?
Did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the
Vaporeon,
most
yeah.
compatible?
Lost it, man.
I've lost it.
$96 fishing, really? And do everything else. Loot the Barrows chest while wearing any complete Barrows set. Kill an Abyssal Demon and the Slayer Tower. Craft a black dragonhide body and canvas. Fertilize the Mauritania herb patch using lunar magic. Cremate any shade remades on a fire. And catch a shark and bird to rot with your bare hands. 8 levels away. Get a 5 boost from an Admiral Pie. 3 levels away. Damn. Oh. God. Oh. Barrock Elite. List has broken, and I've just now realized. $89 smithing required. 90 herb lore required. Western Provinces Elite. Province is hard. 93 Slayer. That one? And then all the Wilderness Diaries. Okay, so the only elite I can do is Falador. Can do 2 hours and 27 minutes from now. Good to know.
Once the sweet corn plot is gone, does the contract complete? Oh yeah,
Correct.
it says in the chat. I would like a contract. No. Holy shit.
What?
I got Nostraterchums, which I have grown.
I think for flowers you have to grow them again. You can try harvesting it and see if it counts though.
Just grab some more anyway.
On the plus side, I know with white flowers, when I get the task to grow the white lily, the task completes the second I plant them. It could be all flower tasks, or the second you plant them, you don't have.
Nope, that's completed.
There you go.
Keeps asking me what contract I want.
Yeah, it's annoying. Could definitely streamline that menu some. They could streamline her asking you if you want a contract, and they could streamline it that menu as well. Especially when you only have easy as an option.
Yeah. Tomatoes. Sure. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah, I forgot that you need to put 3 for an allotment.
Oh, yeah. Did you notice the seed vault there, by the way?
Yeah, I transferred all my seeds in there.
Any of the seeds you use normally, I would keep in the bank, but any of the ones you don't normally use, definitely use the seed vault.
I was gonna say I should do that because I keep going to like get seeds out, but then I have to come back here to get seeds out.
Yeah. Especially if you don't actually need the bank space.
I need more watermelon seeds. I think I can buy them.
1.1 mil XP to my next farming level.
Buy watermelon seeds here, but seems they're in very high demand
Yeah, they are.
because there's 0 available.
Where are you trying to buy them from?
Farming guild.
They never have any in stock. It's set to 0.
Oh,
Number in stock 0.
wow, just like Blue Ball and me.
Yeah. Basically. Also the Draenor seed market that also has 0 in stock. I was thinking you couldn't buy them anywhere. Surprised.
If you kill a zombie in the Shazian Crypts, you get 2 watermelon seeds at the chance of 1 in 29,928.
In fact, you might be better off pickpocketing master farmers.
I'm actually pretty sure you don't get them from him.
Oh, really?
Oh no, you do. 1 in
So.
187, you get 1.
Pretty rough.
Yeah. But with the rogue army, you get 2.
Yeah. You should always be wearing rogue armor if you're doing pickpocketing.
Always do.
Based.
Oh yeah. I kind of failed my tiers because I forgot that you have to pick up blue tiers, not green tiers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Plus, I'm bad at predicting on where it's going to spawn.
Oh, yeah. There's a plugin for it.
Oh,
Shows you the timers
Really?
on it.
Oh yeah, I have the timers, but like I don't know exactly where it's gonna spawn.
Oh yeah, there's no way to know that. Not without cheating.
How do I get take seeds? Spori, medium seed back. It's black ray for me to toad. Did physics end up beating Dragon Slayer?
I do not know. She hasn't said anything.
Ugh. Concentrating.
Oh.
Maybe she's winning. Or she just fell asleep.
Certainly possible. Cadentine.
Need watermelon. Peanut butter. Nutella. What does that spell?
I've
Peanut
completed my
butter.
farming contract.
Nice.
Like a hard contract. I can grow some potato cacti.
I have 28 watermelons in my inventory. Where does my character fit 28 watermelons?
Great question. Where do you fit 28 sharks?
Right up the ass. I can make about 100 ultra compost. Should be enough for now.
Yeah, it'll last for a bit for sure.
Till I have to go mine some more volcanic ash. When does this bush grow? So you said grapes are good?
The grape seeds are good for XP, but I would get all the unique pieces of gear first. You can just not get the farming outfit as well. Generally speaking, it's not worth it. When you actually start doing farm runs, you're gonna want to wear graceful the whole time. 2.5% more XP is really... Maybe if you were doing some kind of tithe farm strategy that didn't use run energy, but I don't even know how you do that.
I might actually go do rooftops.
What a gamer.
What do you reckon at 62?
You're still 80.
I just can't teleport to bank. I shouldn't have put that cream on my tattoo. Should have had a shower first. Apparently, if you do only rooftops, you should have full graceful by like 65 or something. But that won't be the case for me.
You do canvas
Yeah, I think so.
from 40 to 60.
I think that was my most. Let me check. How do you check your rooftops?
No clue.
Casey, canvas. That works. Oh, I only got 137 canvas rooftops. Apparently, one rooftop counts as a kill count.
Full lap.
Oh shit. I almost scratched my tattoo. What's in the crate at the Sears rooftop? Have you checked? Wish there was plug-in to like where to put your mouse for the rooftop.
I mean, there are rooftop highlight boxes.
Yeah.
And draw
I mean,
your
like-
own screen markers. With the screen markers plug-in. You can even name the markers. You can number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just click in order across the whole course.
Wait. Holy shit. That's great. Of course I failed. That works so good.
What does?
I knew it. The stream markers. I
Oh, yeah,
never
yeah.
knew what that was for.
You just draw your own markers, name them, and label them. And turn on labels, and they'll have the name for the screen marker, what it's for. Make sure you don't ever spin your camera.
Yeah, well, I don't really need to for this. These ones are going to be overlapping, but it's all good. Is this friendly forester how you start the foresting minigame?
Yeah.
I haven't found a single mark yet. Sick. I failed
On what?
in life. Just the agility course.
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's failed in the same spot.
Ogre. I'd say weed seeds up. Basically out.
Ooh, yay. Mark of Grace. Fuck. I
You're
failed.
rich.
Not exactly. I have two. I have more in my bank, but in my inventory I have two. Fucking... Fuck. I've never understood the point in, like, just, like, just combat accounts or just skilling accounts or, like, one skill.
I assume they're alts and they're just using them to farm certain resources for their mains, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I understand one's, like, 99 Slayer without, like, with level 3 combat, because that's a pretty rare account.
Sure.
This account has 30 attack, 30 strength, 40 range, 29 prayer, 95 magic. Somehow 10 hit points.
I mean, yeah.
Actually no. 30.
I mean, the waterfall
30,
quest
30,
gets you to 30,
waterfall,
30.
yeah.
Probably just high alching. Don't do HP.
Yeah, but what would they have done before High Elf?
Any other spell, like Splashing Curse. As long as you're splashing, you're not gonna gain HP. You can splash any spell to get magic XP.
What gives you 40 range?
Cannoning. You don't get HP off a cannon. The biggest downside to cannoning, normally speaking. Get ranged XP, but no HP.
So that account would be pretty hard to come by.
Yeah. What was their combat level?
52.
Huh. Oh, they're definitely not a PKer then.
Does attacking players give you XP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well.
Unless they've changed something.
Anyway.
It's one of the things PvPers have complained about for years, because you slowly ruin your account every time you kill somebody. I think on one of the latest polls, they hold the option to pay the bounty hunter masters to reduce your XP or something. And it didn't pass, I don't think.
Yeah, well, fuck those PKs.
True. Did you ask how it ruins the account? It's because they try to lock their account to a certain combat level, and if they gain levels, change their combat level. Like if you want to go kill people at Chaos Altar who are dumping their bones, you have to be within a certain level range of them to kill them.
So it's basically just Smurfs in games, like they're
Correct.
not good enough for their own skill level.
Well, no. It's not quite smurfing. Although I would say 99% of people who are PKing are playing with massive advantages to anybody not going to PK. Because they're not geared for PK.
Yeah. Especially bones. People go empty with just superior dragon bones, or just dragon bones, or whatever.
I don't really get that, because it's an insane risk when you can just go to a gilded altar world and do it that way. I mean, I guess if you're an Iron Man, your best option's probably just risking the Chaos Altar, but even then.
Well, it's 50% chance to not use it, isn't it?
Yes.
So technically you're getting a lot more XP.
A lot more. And you can pay the guy out there to unnote your bones, too.
Ah. I did not know that.
Yep. Bring
That's
your
great.
entire bank of bones to the Chaos Altar.
Running there, just die to a PK.
Good.
Sad.
It's a very hot spot for PKers. They're constantly hopping worlds to try to find people doing it. A lot of people go out there with Den's Bulwark and just an inventory of Dragon Bones to try to tank PKers for as long as they can.
Go out with what?
You ever see people running around with a giant shield? Looks like a door.
Not really.
No, there's a melee weapon that's basically a giant door, and it has really high defense stats. You're sprinting through the wildy trying not to die. Will that shield, because it raises harder to get PK'd.
Do you run slower or not?
What?
Do you run slower with it or not?
No.
Do you get the fat rolls?
But
What was that? I think it was on Dark Souls 3. It was like, if you get 2 of them, it's literally you can like hold them up like doors.
yeah, I know the ones you're talking about.
I think it was a boss soul weapon. So you needed to go 2 playthroughs. Or
Yeah.
2. New Game Plus. That's what that reminds me of. I still need a platinum Dark Souls 3.
I've got them all platinum.
Yeah, I just need, I'm pretty sure I'm on my last playthrough, which is get a few rings that are needed in New Game Plus. Which are from, like, but it's annoying because I need to do PvP and I don't PvP. I need to get like the PvP items.
Yeah.
Maybe get from killing enemies and then sacrifice them, and you get rings and stuff like that. It's gonna be the most annoying part about it. I think you can get them from like monsters, but they drop very low chance. You'd be there farming for hours. It's a bit like RuneScape.
Oh man.
One of the factions, I don't know what they're called, but one of them allow you to respec your skills for like 5 tongues. But there was a glitch. I don't know how to do it anymore, but you could just do it without using them. So you could just infinite respec. So I was like level 400 or something, just trying out different builds for free.
Yeah. Remember in Dark Souls 1 on PC, it's really easy to duplicate soul items and stuff.
Yeah, with the arrows. Stack of 999 arrows.
Nah, you used them during the animation of certain moves or attacks, and it would chain them infinitely.
Yeah. That feels like a lot slower method than the other one.
May have been.
You get a stack of 999 arrows and you press like start and X at the same time, or whatever. I don't know if you played on controller.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you press start and the A or X.
It was harder to do with female animations, but I think you're correct, 29.
And
Also, hey 29,
yeah,
welcome back.
You get a stack of 999 arrows, 999, and whatever soul you duplicated, other than boss souls, duplicated by 999.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy to get max level on Dark Souls 1. But you had to put the souls in your bonfire, otherwise you'd use them all at once.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you like get one.
I just remember you would do like a fat roll, and you would go into your inventory, use a boss soul, and use the dark sign at the same time. And if you did it all in the same like 7 or 8 frames, you could just keep spamming the boss soul like infinitely. Get like 30,000 souls, 30,000 souls, 30,000.
Yeah, this was like one big payout of like.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like you got more souls on the arrow
50
method.
million. It was much harder to do, I think.
Could have been. That Lies of P game is really hard.
It looks alright.
Yeah.
I was thinking of buying it.
I'm definitely not
I
gonna spend $60 on it.
I didn't really enjoy Elden Ring as much as I did Dark
Really?
Souls. So.
I liked Elden Ring a lot, but I did play through it with Sean, so that could be why.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it. It
On your
just seemed
167th
like
CG. Well, good luck on your 167th CG. Bofa
so like,
this time for sure.
Dark Souls has no guide, but like it kind of has a path where you know where to go. Elden Ring's just like if you go to the wrong area, you're just gonna die, and you don't actually know exactly where to go first try without dying first.
I agree with that. My only hiccup with Elden Ring when I first started it was I wasn't looking up any guides because I almost never do on my first playthrough of Souls games. And I hadn't activated enough bonfires to get the level up lady to spawn in. And so I lost like 18,000 souls because I killed a couple of bosses but had nowhere to spend my souls yet. Then I eventually died and then died before getting my souls back. And I lost like 18k and I got real angry. At that point in the game, it would have been like 20 levels probably.
Yeah. Well, my main account on Dark Souls 3, like a lot of people stop leveling at a certain level because like PvP is.
I'd never do Souls PvP. Only time I've ever
neither.
engaged in Souls PvP was Dark Souls 2, and it was actually quite fun in Dark Souls 2.
I only do PvE, so I just level my character up as much possible. I think one of my levels is like 500 million. So it takes a while to get one level.
Like 500 million souls to get a single level.
Yeah, but I'm on like New Game plus 10, so a lot of the enemies just drop so many souls.
The only game I did that on was Dark Souls 2, since it had differences on New Game. I've only gone to like, I think New Game 3 on any of the other games.
Yeah, well, I just kind of do different things on
I think it was in Dark Souls 1 you had to hit like New Game plus 2 before you get all the achievements. Something like that. And I think Dark Souls 2 you had to get a New Game plus to get. Feels like you did.
I think you needed New Game plus 3 on Dark Souls 3.
Could be. I honestly don't remember. 3 is my least favorite of all the Souls games.
It was the one I started off with. It was my favorite for a bit, but once I got
PS3
Dark
had
Souls
rings
1,
and New Game Plus cycles. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it had like ring plus 1, ring plus 2, and shit like that. Just made it better.
I think there was a certain boss soul in Dark Souls 1 that had like 3 different things you could get out of it, so you had to do at least New Game plus 2 to like get the miracle, the spell, and the weapon. But I don't think it was one of the end-game bosses, so you didn't actually have to go all the way through New Game plus 2 to get the...
Dark Souls 3 had something like that. It was
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty sure it was King Lothric. Lothric and whatever his name is. You get the 2 swords and then you can fuse them together once you get them both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got all those finished on Steam. I've got the... Actually looks kind of nice on my achievement profile on Steam because I've got all of them lined up next to each other.
But yeah, I think Dark Souls 1 is probably my favorite. I didn't beat
I like Dark Souls 2 a lot more than the average person does because I really, really, really like build variety as early as possible, and Dark Souls 2 is the king for build variety.
Except
You can say
you
Dark
basically
Souls
got
1
it-
technically does, because you can like sequence break a lot of stuff in Dark Souls 1 and get a lot of stuff earlier than you're meant to get it. I just meant like on the intended path of through the game. You can get a lot of builds going real fast in Dark Souls. That definitely wasn't in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was miserable. And I hate that they just decided to kill poise as a mechanic. It just doesn't fucking work unless you're doing a weapon art now. That's one thing I hate about Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring.
Yeah, I didn't
It feels
kill,
like it feels like you're heavily incentivized to either play Dex or just play a caster now. Like strength builds are so gutted by poise not working.
I didn't kill Nameless King until like New Game +7. Every
Really?
time I tried, I just gave up. But then once I killed him, I could just kill him over and over.
I feel like after Elden Ring, New Game or Nameless King's probably a lot easier. I definitely think DS3 is probably the easiest Souls game.
Yeah. I reckon Dark Souls 1's pretty easy.
That's fair. You're probably right. I don't know if it's easier than Demon
mean-
Souls though. Demon Souls is piss easy.
On my
But that's
first
fair
playthrough,
because it was like the first one.
on my first playthrough, I did have a guide with Dark Souls 1, but I only died on one boss, which was like the easiest boss, which was Nito,
Yeah.
Gravelord Nito.
Well, I wouldn't say Gravelord Nito's easy. He's really RNG dependent on how he decides to spawn his floor shit.
Yeah, but you can cheese it. You can just like stand at the back, wait for him to come to you, and no skeletons will come. So it's just like a 1v1. But yeah, Gwyn was the most underwhelming final boss ever.
Oh yeah, Gwen's piss.
Because like, by the time I got to Gwyn, and since I played Dark Souls 3 a bunch, I knew how to parry very well.
Yeah.
And all of Gwyn's attacks are parryable. So like, I just like parry, repose, parry, repose, parry, repose. Like 7 of them and he's dead.
That's my problem with Bloodborne, is how easy parrying is in that game. Takes like all of the tension out of every boss fight, because you just have a pistol and you second you left trigger, you just knock the boss on its ass and get a free massive hit.
Soul of Cinder is a good final boss, I reckon.
It's fun. Wouldn't say it's
Yeah.
hard, but it's fun.
Like my first playthrough, I think took me maybe like 5 attempts. On my most previous attempt, I think it took me like 2 hours because I don't know what happened. But yeah, I was just fucking going at it for like 2 hours straight and could not beat it.
I'd say that's definitely one of the weak points of Elden Ring, is when you kill Radagon, and then you have to fight the fucking Elden Beast. The Elden Beast fight is just chasing him around the arena the whole time.
Yeah, I think I only beat one boss in Elden Ring.
Really?
Which was I don't know, he was in a castle.
You didn't actually beat Elden Ring?
Margot. Yeah.
Okay. I've
I
talked
might
to
go
Sean
back
about
to it
maybe
one
doing
day.
another playthrough when the DLC comes out. Maybe we can do a 3-player playthrough if you've got it on PC.
I don't. I'm
Okay.
not on PlayStation.
So much
I
for
don't
that.
I don't buy any I just buy like Dark Souls games on PlayStation.
That's fair.
Because I end up using the controller anyway.
Yeah, I use controller for Souls games. I know some people use mouse and keyboard, but
Any style like that, like Monster Hunter, I use controller.
same.
Monster Hunter's terrible on keyboard and mouse.
I imagine it would be.
Like I think with Dark Souls it's like and the control to like block or something. I don't know. I mean you don't really need a block, but it's like shift to parry or something like
Dark
that.
Souls 1 has like legendarily horrible default keybinds. I don't know if they ever improved it, because I've never tried to go back and use mouse and keyboard on any of the games since. Yeah, the bindings on Dark Souls 1 on PC. Horrifying.
Hardest boss, Dark Souls 1, definitely Pinwheel.
So true.
Pinwheel was...
I did die to
scary.
Pinwheel one time on one playthrough. I wasn't really paying attention, and they just somehow like stun locked me with fireballs. Like my third or fourth run through the game, and he just melted my ass off.
I think I had like New Game Plus 4 on Dark Souls 1, and there was one of the masks that I didn't get.
Yeah.
And I still didn't have all the Black Knight weapons. I mean, I could have just sat there, respawning.
I grinded out whatever you have to grind out for the achievements, but I don't know that I got every single rare drop in the game.
Yeah, it's just like the, I think it was the unique weapons, which include the Black Knight weapons.
Oh, then I definitely got all the Black Knight weapons. Platinum in every Souls game. Got Platinum in Bloodborne, I've got Platinum in DS1, 2, 3, Elden Ring. Pull up my Steam menu, what else?
Wasn't Lords of the Forgotten
Dark Souls
another
1,
Souls
2,
game?
3, Elden Ring, Binding of Isaac, Nier Automata, Monster Hunter World, Hogwarts Legacy, Not Accept a Message, Water God.
Did you get
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Did you get Iceborne Platinum?
No, I never actually picked up Iceborne. I heard it's nice, but I just never picked it up. I grinded so much World when it came out that when Iceborne came out, I was like, I'm gonna take a little break. And I just have never decided to pick it up since.
It used to be one of my favorite games. I go back to it every now and then.
I still think it's a great game, but I'm also so out of practice now that I'd have to relearn everything, all the little mechanics, little bug shot thing or whatever it was, and at least I'm a longsword main, so it doesn't take too long to relearn my moveset.
I had about 700 hours on it. I learned every weapon, but I wasn't like skilled in every weapon. I was mostly skilled in like hammer, longsword, greatsword, the easy ones.
I just use longsword, so I'm the biggest like noob because it's supposed to be the easiest weapon to learn.
My favorite weapons are hunting horn and heavy bowgun.
I played one of the games, I don't remember the name of it now, on the 3DS, and that was my first Monster Hunter game. And my friend, who had played like every single one in the series, I was like, what weapon should I use as a complete noob? And he's like, go longsword. And I went longsword. He's like, try out these other ones, and I tried them out, and I was like, I like longsword. So I stuck with longsword. Every now and then I'll go on a hunt with a different weapon, just to try them out, but all the way.
A lot of people tell me that greatsword is the easiest. I don't reckon, because it's so slow that like when I see new players using greatsword, they're fucking swinging in the air and missing everything. They're not doing any damage. It's like you're not really.
Also, the biggest annoying mechanic of longsword used to be you would trip other hunters, and they got rid of that. So now there's like no downside to longsword. It's fast, it has really good reach, it does good damage, it's got a lot of good elements you can pick out. Got a lot of good things tied to the weapon as far as like perks go.
But it's a thing like easy to learn, hard to master, because like it's got the...
I disagree. I think longsword's probably the easiest weapon in the game to master.
But
as a longsword main, I recognize how much of a noob weapon it is.
It's got the what do you call it? Like
the bars and the sharpness gauge and all that stuff. Like the different levels of longsword.
Maybe. Actually, that might have not have been in base game. There's a thing called oh shit. There's a thing called eye slash or something.
I don't know any of the technical names.
Special sheath. After every attack, you can like sheath your weapon, and you can either do a normal attack and it'll slowly regen your gauge, or you can do like a attack that if you perfectly hit at the same time that a monster hits you, it will parry them, and you get a gauge like straight up.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember if it was in the base game or Iceborne. I definitely haven't played Iceborne, so I don't. I have heard of that though. I don't know if that's in one of the games since then or Iceborne, or if it was actually in base Monster Hunter World. But yeah, there's definitely like masterful mechanics you can do with the weapons, but like every weapon has that sort of stuff on it too.
There was another attack where you like kind of dash backwards and slash the monster, and
Yeah.
if you perfectly dodge the monster, it will recharge your whole thing.
Yeah.
And then
I do that sometimes as part of my moveset.
Yeah.
Unless
So
we're
that
thinking
was
of
base
different
game, I think.
things.
Yeah,
Must have
and
been
then you
base
can
game.
just like use your trigger to instantly get up.
I have 349.7 hours in Monster Hunter.
In Iceborne, all the weapons basically got reworked.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not reworked, but like they got new moves that basically changed the way you play.
Mm-hmm. I have 239.2 hours in Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. All achievements.
Like, Greatsword can go straight to True Charge Slash now.
Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition is no longer available on the Steam store.
Oh, yes! I can finally squeeze through the cage to the lesser demons in Tavoli Dungeon. Quicker way to dragons.
So funny that you can't buy the good version of Dark Souls 1 on Steam anymore. You can only buy the remaster.
What's the good version?
Prepare to Die Edition.
What was that?
They fucked up all the lighting and like textures when they did the remaster, and I don't have any idea if they ever actually fixed it.
Oh.
To be fair though, you did have to install a fan patch to get the game to run well. I assume you don't have to do with the remaster.
What's the difference between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 2? What was the new one?
Scholars of the First Sin.
Yeah.
A whole DLC. Extra boss fight at the end.
Oh.
So it includes all of the DLCs, so you don't have to buy them separately.
Yeah, I only got Scholars of the First Sin.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I have Dark Souls 2 base. I only have Scholars of the First.
I think I only started with Souls games like 2018 or something.
Yeah.
I remember trying it out earlier and I gave up. I was like, this shit's too hard. Kept dying on fucking Vort. And yeah. But I had a mate who
Or the
carried...
Boreal Valley?
Yeah. I had a friend who basically not carried me, but like walked me through Dark Souls 3 till we beat it. And then yeah, like after that I knew where I was going, knew what to do. He explained all the scaling and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually understood all the leveling and how like strength and dex works, shit like that. And yeah, now I can call myself a pro. Just kidding, I'm still shit. Holy shit, I've got 11 marks of grace while I've been here. Haven't even been paying attention. $39k XP per hour. So 13 million XP till max, 13.5 or something. And I have 370. So if I add that up, it's a long ass fucking time. I'm gonna get 99 agility today.
Let's go. You can do it. I believe in you.
It stays today if I don't sleep. Technically. If I don't sleep, today never ends.
True. I
That's
know
how.
agility's a hell of a grind, though.
Yeah, it's the most boring shit ever. Especially
What the
when you're
hell?
not watching anything.
It's the most boring shit ever.
You're watching a movie or a series.
I'm
You're
not.
not doing it.
I'm talking to you. I pause whatever I'm watching when I'm talking to people. I'm not a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. No, you should explain that to my friend. Every time I go out for dinner, like, have breakfast or lunch with him, he gets straight on his phone. I talk to him and he doesn't listen to me. I feel like just fucking punching him right in the nose sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's your generation.
And then he's one of those people who like chew and he's like fucking
That's not a
smacking his lips.
him issue. That's a your whole generation issue.
Yeah, I hate my generation.
That's fine.
I admit my generation.
There
is a
are people
failure.
addicted to phones in every generation now, to be fair. But your generation is particularly,
Well, it can't be me. My phone's sitting right next to me, dead flat.
let's
Haven't been
go.
bothered to put it on the charger.
Keep mine charged. And I do check it each day, but I haven't touched it since I sat down on the computer, I don't think. Except when my mom called earlier today.
I got no friends to message me, so.
Damn! I got friends who message me, but they all know to message me on Discord. Fucking talking to a girl about a month ago, and she's like, "What? Can I add you like on some shit?" I don't even remember what she wanted to add me on. And I was like, "I don't use that." Like, what do you mean you don't use that? I was like, "I don't use that." She's like, "How do I get in touch with you then?" I was like, "You can text me or you can add me on Discord." And she's like, "What the fuck's Discord?" And I was like, "Another app." And she's like, "I'm not downloading an app." I'm like, "Snap. Yep, now you know how I feel."
Was it Snapchat?
No, it wasn't Snap. It wasn't Instagram. I don't know what the fuck it was. Something I hadn't even. I straight up don't remember what she wanted to add me on.
TikTok or something?
I know what TikTok is. I don't use it, but I know what it is. No, I straight up hadn't heard of what she wanted to add me on.
My mum tags me in so many TikToks. She just
I have
sends
never
them to me
used
on
Snapchat, but I have had Instagram at one point, which another girl I was dating wanted me to add her on Instagram. I don't have Instagram. She's like, "Make an account and follow me." I was like, "Okay." I did exactly that. And she got mad at me like a week later because I wasn't using Instagram. And I was like, "I'm not gonna use Instagram. What do you mean?"
Women. Try to control your life.
I get on Twitter every day. Like, it's not like I don't use social media. I just don't fucking use the
Only things I don't
social
use:
shit.
TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I just use Facebook. And to talk to friends, I just use Snapchat.
That's fair. I went to college 2 years ago, and all the guys around your age were all using Snapchat to talk to people. So yeah, that tracks here as well.
On Snapchat, I can send my dick pics to all my mates.
Only thing I don't get about Snapchat is instead of messaging people, you just like pull out your phone, take a 2-second picture of yourself, and send that to somebody, and then send like a sentence. It's like, just send the sentence. Why you gotta take a picture of yourself?
Yeah, I chat like to them, and then they just send a photo back.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just message me. I don't want to see your ugly face. Sometimes I do reckon I'm like a millennial, and then sometimes I am a Gen Z. And then sometimes I'm a boomer.
That's your cross to bear.
I accidentally rotated my screen, but I found the right place again.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's a nightmare.
Do you have markers on yours, or do you just know where to click?
Not for this one, but for the elf course, I do. Nice thing about
Is that
this
the
one is all of the click
thriftiness?
boxes. Yeah, thriftiness. All of the click boxes on this one are actually really obvious. Just that the XP power here is kind of shit. It's the best course I have for Marks of Grace. Doing it instead of the elf course, even though the elf course is like an extra 10k an hour.
What are you doing Marks of Grace for?
Money?
Where do they
Crystals
get
aren't
you
any
money?
money. Crystals are like
Oh,
6k, Marks of Grace are 14k, because you can sell Emily's packs. Emily's crystals can be sold on the GE.
Is it good money?
Yeah.
Like per hour?
I mean, not per hour, no. Like good. If I wanted to make good money per hour, I'd go do Volcano right now. Volcano's like $1 million an hour.
I guess it's good money for like an AFK skill. Semi-AFK.
Yeah. Low intensity. I definitely wouldn't call it AFK. Low intensity is a good way to call it. This
I mean, I
course,
can
at
do
least.
this without really paying attention.
Same.
Especially since I got these markers.
Yep. Yeah, I miss Sears course. Sears course was really nice, unironically.
Except I lose half my run stamina running back to the fucking bank.
That does suck.
And I do not have the requirements for hard. I don't even have the requirements for medium.
Rough.
Yeah.
You get extra Marks of Grace for getting medium and hard done, so you may want to try to at least get medium done before you do a ton of agility.
I look at my stats and it's like mostly 50s and 60s. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like mid-game.
I'm surprised you can't do medium across the board with 50s and 60s and everything.
Well, I have a few 40s and 130.
What's keeping you from doing Candor and medium? What's your hang up? I realize it might be something like drop rate wise because you're an Iron Man.
48 Herb Law, which is 9 levels away.
That's rough as iron, yeah.
Alfred's Grim Hands, Bark Raw.
Oh, that's easy. It's just the herb lore.
Myth Grapple, so I'm gonna have to get 59 fletching and 59 smithing as well.
Fair enough.
Shit. What did I do? Oh. Alright, well I gotta keep this up, I guess. Yeah, this was like gonna be like an alt account for like just me and my mate, but I ended up finding Iron Man more fun than a normal account. So like my stats are higher on this account than my other account.
Yeah.
I want to actually look up what my main account is. Like total.
Yeah.
Apparently 0. Ah. Wait, I'm gonna go. What the fuck? Peggy 16. Drugs. Apparently RuneScape includes drugs.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. What the hell? RuneScape's Peggy 16? The drug use, apparently. I was playing this game at like 7 or 8 years old. Peggy ass 16. Oh, not 7 or 8. That's a little old. I think.
I would have been about 11, 10, 9.
8. Yeah, I definitely played this in middle school, so I'll say I was playing it in 7th grade, even if it was actually 6th grade. I was playing it in 7th grade. In 7th grade, I would have been 12? Okay. Go with 12.
11?
No, I'll go 12.
I don't know what's going on with my rune light.
I played RuneScape when I lived at my mom's house. I moved in with my dad when I turned 15. Had to have been middle school playing RuneScape. I didn't play it at all when I lived with my dad. Totally an Xbox and PC game.
Yeah, I've been PlayStation all my life.
Got pretty good for you until recently.
Got a PS2 when I was like,
5's got no fucking games on it.
I think it was PS2, like, I don't know, when I was 8.
I don't even know what you play on PS5 other than like Spider-Man 2 and Demon Souls.
Mostly Monster Hunter. UFC.
Which Monster Hunter?
World.
On the PS5?
Yeah.
They re-release it or something?
No, you can play PS4 games on PS5.
Oh, I meant PS5 games. Sorry, I wasn't clear enough.
Yeah.
It's like it worked out pretty good being a PlayStation fanboy until like the PS5, because the PS5's got like no exclusives on it. That's the whole reason to pick a console is for the exclusives. Like I got fucked hard too. Like the only exclusive I've actually played that's remained an exclusive was Demon Souls, and I guess Bloodborne, but that was on my PS4. I bought a PS5, I played Demon Souls, and I was like, they'll probably put out some games I'll want to play on this, and they just haven't. Like every game that's come out has either been multi-platform or not something I'm wanting to play. Spider-Man 2 I'll probably eventually, someday, pick up, but if it comes out on PC first, I'll just buy it on PC instead. Put the first one on PC. I already played it on the PS4, but... Let's see what Google says. Any talks about Spider-Man 2 on PC?
I want to buy it, but I don't want to buy it full price just for it to be like, I don't know, 10 hours again.
The release date has not been announced for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Close out of this article and not read the next 17 essay headlines about speculation shit.
This guy I work with, he added me on Facebook, and we are perfectly in sync.
Oh yeah?
He posted a post, and it was a picture of Owen Wilson, and it was never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing, which is How You Remind Me by Nickelback. And it said that was a quote by Kurt Cobain, which is the singer of Nirvana.
Yeah.
And then I commented, he's my favorite singer from Foo Fighters. And he was like, looks like Kirk Hammett from Megadeth, or was it Slayer, which is the guitarist to Metallica. And I said, wasn't that Pantera? And he said, don't know, could have been Mastodon or Tim Henson. So we're just confusing the fuck out of a bunch of people who don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I seriously have no idea what's going on with my RuneScape.
I honestly have no idea what's going on with the price of bottomless compost buckets.
But are they tradable?
Oh yeah. Not for you, but yeah.
How much are they?
600k right now for a bottomless compost bucket. They were like 280 like 3 months ago.
You should just sell it, get another one.
I need mine.
600k is good.
According to my bank, I've got 300 something mil in there, so if I really wanted to just restart the account, I could have 300 mil to my name. Bonds are also through the roof because they decided to do a damn forestry update, which means bought one when they were 7 mil, now they're 10 mil.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I just pay monthly.
What a Chad.
I can't even buy bonds, can't I?
You can.
From G.
Probably one thing you're able to buy on the GE.
Oh, yeah, I can't get that type of money anyway. Unless I spend hours just, I don't know, making jewelry and high-ouching it.
You max the account, you will eventually be to a point where you have that kind of money just sitting in your bank. And I think that's possibly what a lot of irons who are at endgame do, is they just bond up every single time. They've got no real uses for massive stacks of gold.
Did you ever just pay for a monthly subscription?
I have never paid for a subscription on RuneScape.
So how'd you get like your first few million to buy a bond?
When I used to play this account, when this account was new, a bond was like 2.6 mil.
Oh.
Very obtainable by grinding for like a couple of weeks in freedom.
So it's literally just Bitcoin. Guess that's what Grand Exchange is, just stock market.
Well, they've also just over time added more and more and more and more endgame content, which inflates the value of gold.
And tax.
That's why they implemented the tax, but they're adding endgame content way faster than the 1% tax is taking money out of the game. You can only add so many game updates each year that add items that are like 600 mil, 3 bill, before the game just overinflates the value of gold. And we're at that point because bonds are now 3 times what they used to be like 8 years ago. Hell, almost 4 times what they were. Actually hit 10 mil, they're 4 times what they were like 8 years ago.
My rune light is not working. I'm just gonna quickly restart my computer.
Enough.
I'll be back.
Let's go! Physics! Let's go! Tear that dragon's fucking head off. Let's go. I gotta come meet you at the GE. I've got a present for you when you finish the quest. Let me know when you're completely done with the quest. I'll come meet you at the GE. Hello? Hello? Not hello? Think your mic? Hey. Think, guess what?
My computer.
Physics beat Dragon Slayer.
Nice.
Your computer what?
It's slowly dying every day.
Oh, Jesus. Me too.
I just had to put it out of its misery.
Oh,
It
God.
wouldn't restart or shut down, so I had to just hold the power button.
That's always a good one.
I was just like, go to sleep.
Bring in now. Let's see what my attack and defense are gonna be. Gotta grab food after returning the quest.
Beat it with 1 HP. Yeah, my rune light would not load.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I try to run 2 accounts on it, or
Maybe.
because I try to get on my other account, try to look up the stats.
Holy. Somebody's here using pies to boost to actually be able to run the course. Well, that's a Chad. Can't imagine boosting for 50k an hour. Oof.
I just chucked my phone on charger. It's been flat for so long, I'm just getting so many notifications.
Yeah. Where my phone's at? Ah.
So this count is
My
913.
Robinhood account is telling me I've earned $1 in interest. Thank you so much, Robinhood.
This account is 913 total, and this was supposedly my main.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot more money on this account than I do on my Iron Man account, but it's much easier to get money. How much do I have? I have 4 mil on this account. I have level 1 hunter, 19
go.
farming, 3 construction, 5 runecraft. That's kind of all the lowest I have.
Yeah.
74 woodcutting. Apparently I love woodcutting. I think that's because I used to just be at work, sitting on my phone, just tapping the screen every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to go on a spending spree. Just bought like a bunch of shit like Guthic's Full Helm, Amulet of Glory, Holy Blessing, Obsidian Cape, Zamorak Kite Shield, Zamorak Plate Legs, Warrior Ring. Expensive shit. Not too expensive actually. Actually, they're pretty cheap. Never mind. Cancel anything I said. I like the difference, how hard it is to get Amulet of Glory on Iron to a normal account. You can get it like level 1 on a normal account. I swear I bought this obsidian cape for like 50k. It says it's worth 613k. I definitely didn't buy it for that much.
Mm-hmm.
Have I just stonked?
Definitely.
I should sell it. No, I shouldn't. Obsidian cape is good. Isn't it like the best cape up until fire cape?
Is the best cape the fire cape?
Like, isn't the obsidian cape the best cape up until you get fire cape?
Oh. Yeah, kinda. Easiest to obtain, for sure.
Much cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Alright, let's log out.
I used a
that
trimmed
piece of shit again.
trimmed skill cape most of my game until I got a fire cape.
Did trim skill capes give you like good stats?
Prayer bonus. You get +4 prayer bonus
Oh.
on a trimmed skill cape, and they give +8 to all defenses and untrimmed.
Is that more than Artie prayer?
It's more than Artie prayer, but the obsidian cape I think gives a strength bonus or something. You don't get that off the skill cape.
I don't know what my first. I don't know what my skill cape was. I don't know what skill cape I want to get trimmed first.
Literally just get 299s. You don't really have a choice in the matter. Just whatever your first 299s are. You'll only ever get one untrimmed skill cape.
Oh yeah, untrimmed. Does untrimmed give the same bonus?
Untrimmed doesn't have the prayer bonus. Same defense bonus.
Oh, I don't know what I want my first trimmed cape to be. Should just do tithe farm, just to fuck around with my friend. Because he was saying like how bad tithe farm is, and he was saying, no, my luck, you would like it, and you get to 99. I should just do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hate my life, but I'm gonna do that. I completely forgot the price of all the graceful set. Graceful OSRS. Ah, it's pretty cheap. 35, 55, 60, 30, 40, 40. 260 all up. Yeah, I was thinking of doing Canifus for a while to get all the
From 40 to 60, it's the best source for Marks of Grace, but now that you're past 60, you want to stay at Sears. Ideally, you'd want to do at least medium before you do much more of it. Because medium, easy, and hard all boost how many Marks of Grace you get.
Yeah, but I think by the time I actually do all that,
yeah,
I could probably get the same amount of XP.
It is entirely up to you.
Because to get like the 59 smithing,
Yep.
I'd need also like do some mining and then smelt those ores and then do that. And then for herb lore, I'd need a farm, all the herbs, and then all the other shit. Non-irons are probably thinking irons are stupid. And you know what? They're right. We are stupid. But it gives me more of motivation to actually get every skill up. Like, as you saw in my main account, which is non-iron, I've got
Yeah.
level 1 skills.
Yep.
Like rune crafting, I didn't need because I could just buy runes. Construction, I didn't need because World 330. I haven't actually tested if I can get into other people's houses. I don't think you can. Oops. 29 didn't stay in long. Or is he just not talking?
I don't know. He usually just
He's
pops
the,
in for a little bit. He is the ultimate Iron Man. In fact, he doesn't like being distracted while doing CG.
CG,
Corrupted
Corrupted
Gauntlet, yeah. Still trying to get his Bofa.
What did I start off with on Sears? It was like 30 or something.
Huh?
I'm already on 91.
Number goes up.
Number goes up. You actually doing 24 hours?
Go until I get too sleepy to continue. And unless I'm real close to 24 hours at that point, I'm not going to go until I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm at like 22 and a half hours and I'm like, I'm too sleepy. I might push myself a little longer, but...
It's like those videos like, I don't know, like Mr. Beast or whatever. It's like they gotta go, I don't know, 50 days stuck in a house or something for a few $1 million or a few $100,000.
Yeah.
And they pull out after like 40 days. It's like, why? You've committed those 40 days and you just pull out now.
I imagine they're not allowed a computer.
I'd be fine with that. Once you get out, the paycheck is going to be good.
No, I'm imagining there's restrictions. Because if it's just stay in a house for 50 days, I can do that shit. No problem.
Yeah, but I don't think they were allowed to leave at all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
I'll stay in a house for 50 days for $1 million. That's no problem.
I watched this one where there was a circle and he had to stay in the circle, but like they put a house in the circle. So there's a let to go outside, but there was not much space in the circle. And
I'll tell you right now, I've never in my life watched a Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I know who he is due to memes, but never watched his content.
Yeah, they were also fucking with the guy. Like, they cut his house in half.
I sawed this boat in half.
I saw this house in half. And they just had a bunch of people to dress up as clowns, stand in a circle around the house, just staring at them all night. Which would be creepy.
Did see some of that Sam Hyde house. That thing was fucking hilarious. Not watched Mr. Beast.
When I went to Gold Coast, it was when I was walking to get my tattoo. Walked past this restaurant, and there was a guy dressed up as Michael Myers at the front, and he was just staring at me as I was walking by. And then like I walked about, I don't know, 100, 200 meters up the road, And I look back, and he's literally just still staring at me. It's creepy as fuck. I thought I was gonna get murdered. Even though it was broad daylight.
Yeah.
Could still happen.
Oh yeah.
But please no, not before my tattoo. At least let me enjoy my holiday, and then you can kill me.
30 minutes until I have Falador Elite done.
Why is that? Oh, the tree.
Yep. Let's mention some comfy farming XP.
Oh yeah, I have a mark of grace on my rooftop. Time to fail. I swear,
The grace will
every
stay
time
there.
I've had a...
until
Yeah,
you
I
get
know.
back to
But
it.
like, every time I get a grace, I fall off like 3 times. It's
Although I imagine
unlucky.
the marks probably do eventually despawn. I don't think they would just stay there indefinitely, like if you didn't get it right away. They must eventually despawn, but I have no timers like. Get for Falador Elite. Refetched, no longer diseased. I don't. Increased chance at higher level ores when clearing pay dirt and Motherlode Mine. Probably not gonna do Motherlode Mine. Access to the alternative amethyst mining spot. It's literally nothing. It's just
you
the
get
50k
the
XP
XP.
lamp. That's it.
50k is considerable.
I guess someday I'll have high enough mining to want to mine amethyst, and maybe I'll want to make use of the alternative amethyst mining spot then.
What's amethyst?
It's just a really high tier mining thing.
Uh,
Use it to make amethyst tipped bolts for crossbows, and probably amethyst tipped arrows as well.
Yeah. They're used for like... They're real popular for bossing, aren't they?
Maybe. I've never used them. I always use diamond and ruby bolts.
Oh.
The 2 bosses that I've done that were ranged, I used diamond and... I always want to say diamond and emerald, and I don't know why, but I don't think I've ever used an enchanted emerald bolt. Diamond and ruby, diamond and ruby, diamond and ruby.
Diamond and pearl. And platinum.
Ruby and sapphire.
Red, green, yellow. Wait. Was that right? Red, blue, green. I don't know.
No, green was Japanese only.
Oh, I didn't play the first games.
Red and blue and yellow were Gen 1. Gold, silver, and 2. 3 was ruby, sapphire, and emerald.
I started off with
diamond, pearl, and platinum.
I started off with platinum. And then I just played the older games on emulators.
I stopped after diamond and pearl. Played black, white. Or played black, white 2, but then I played Sun. Sun and Moon came out, but I never finished Sun. Oh, I played XY.
Is that on 3DS?
I played X, yeah. I played X on the 3DS because my girlfriend, like the whole friend group I'm still in right now, and plus the people who still used to be here, we were all playing X when it came out. Except maybe Aiden. I don't think Aiden.
I never owned a 3DS. I still want to buy one. Just to play XY, Sun and Moon.
I had a special limited edition one from one of the Legend of the Zelda games. I think it was Between Two Worlds one or something. The Link to the Past remake, and it came with like a special Zelda 3DS. My ex took that with her when she went back home. And we broke up. So I've lost that forever. And I'm sad because I actually really, really liked it. It was like gold with a Triforce on it. It was really minimal, but it looked really nice. Eventually bought another one. I used to play my 3DS when I was at work, when I did security. Wasn't on my laptop, I was on my 3DS, but it wasn't the same. I did not like that DS nearly as much. It may have actually been a 2DS. It may not have been a 3DS, but I liked that little Link to the Past. It was a DS Lite. I don't think it was a 3DS.
Yeah, I played I played black. Oh no, white,
No.
and then didn't play black or white 2. Didn't play X or Y. Didn't play Sun and Moon.
No.
And then the next one I played was, what was the next one that came out after that? Was
So
it
the
Sword and
Switch after
Shield?
that, right? I mean, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, but those weren't real games,
Oh yeah.
so.
I played Let's Go Eevee,
Oh my god.
and then I played Sword and Shield, which I
Not on the
finished,
Switch,
but
so I haven't played any of the ones on the Switch.
I finished Sword and Shield, but I don't know, it just didn't feel the same.
Thought about getting a Steam Deck and putting an emulator on it, but I don't actually have all that much desire to play any of the Switch games, so.
I bought Legends Arceus, which I did not finish.
Yeah.
And then I bought Scarlet or Violet, I don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
I played it for like 2 hours, it was fucking shit.
That one with the motorcycle Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah. Heard those ran like shit too. Had terrible frame rates.
They also didn't look
really
good.
shit draw distance, terrible frame rates is what I heard about those.
Like, they should have just stuck with the original design, because like with the 3D it doesn't even look good. Like,
Or doesn't.
with the 2D it's not supposed to look good. Like,
I disagree with you. I think the 2D and like black white looked really good. I say that as somebody who never played the games, but I've seen it. Like the sprites in black and white 2 looked really good. Then they went to 3D and the sprites looked ugly as sin. You just kind of assumed they would start looking a little bit better over time, but they still look terrible. Like Pokemon looked like shit in Gen 1. And then by Gen 2 they started looking pretty alright. And by like Gen 3 and 4 they were looking great. In black and white, they looked awesome. And they just went to 3D. And you're like, this is just the growing pains of Gen 1 all over again. They'll look better in the next 3DS game. Nope.
my favorite Pokemon are all grass starters, which is Trico and Turtwig.
I like Squirtle, Cyndaquil, and Torchic.
Not specifically Turtwig, mostly Torterra.
No.
But, you know, same thing. And Trico. Oh, no, I said Trico. And,
I agree with you on Gen 4, though. I think Turtwig and Torterra are the best of that gen.
Totodile. I love Totodile.
That was alright, but I'm a Cyndaquil and Quilava and Typhlosion guy.
I think I used all of the starters because I restarted my save a few times. So I ended up using, I think I used Turtwig first, like, first ever time I played the game, I used Turtwig.
My first game was Gold, and I had a Cyndaquil, and my friend traded me a hacked Feraligatr.
Oh. Just carried you through the game?
I eventually had Typhlosion and a Feraligatr. No, he traded it to me when I was already, like, at the Elite Four, and I'd beaten them a few times. He traded me, like, a hacked Mewtwo, a hacked Feraligatr, I think a hacked Zapdos.
In Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu,
yeah,
your Eevee and Pikachu are supposed to be untradeable.
Yep.
Somehow I traded it.
Oh, no.
I don't know what for. It was for some fucking Chinese Pokemon. It was like Chinese named.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I traded my Eevee, and
I always thought about doing a game, like restarting a game and just getting the Wonder Trade unlock as quickly as possible and just making a team out of the first 6 unique Pokemon I get from the Wonder Trade. Thought that would have been a neat idea. I'm sure it's been done, but I've never done it.
Have you ever seen the Nuzlocke?
Oh yeah, I know about Nuzlocks. I don't think I've ever actually done a full Nuzlocke though. I don't even know if I've ever actually attempted a Nuzlocke.
I could not.
The restrictions on some of them are just too much. Autism
I don't
for
play
me to
it competitively. Like, I'm just like, whoa, the move does damage. Use that.
Uh-huh.
It has good accuracy, it does good damage. It's good.
I messed around with breeding perfect IV Pokemon for a while during XY. Sitting at work at doing security work and had nothing better to do.
I still don't understand IVs.
Have IVs, and if you get certain held items and give them to the parents, they can pass down their IVs, and you just try to get Pokemon with as many 31s as possible. Make them your breeders. Then your offspring have a much better chance of being 31, 31, 31, 31 across the board.
It does remind me of something.
You can also just hack in a perfect Pokemon and not spend any time actually autistically grinding away trying to get all the numbers to be 31.
I played a lot of Ark Survival Evolved like a while ago. And that's the same thing as getting perfect mutations.
That
like
sucks.
you gotta breed dinosaurs.
It's a shit system, so if it's exactly the same, that sucks.
It's like you breed the dinosaurs together and it's a random chance to get one mutation. And that mutation could be shit, so that mutation could be just wasted, and you just keep breeding until you get a good mutation.
It's funny because Pokemon has 3 systems in it that affect Pokemon to make them unique from like other Pokemon of the same species. They got natures, they got EVs, and they got IVs. And IVs are dog shit, RNG bullshit that makes the game competitive scene a bunch of just hacked, accounts with hacked Pokemon. EVs and natures, however, are easy to control and are really good systems. And I feel like they should just dump IVs out of the game and get rid of them. All you had to worry about was nature and EVs. You have full control over those, and it makes your Pokemon unique from other Pokemon of the same species.
Yeah,
IVs, just get rid of them.
I know about natures. Like, I used to make my, on like Platinum, I used to make my, like, obviously the fast Pokemon even faster.
Yep.
So they could always attack first and just put like special defense down or something.
Yeah. Usually the meme is you get a physical attacker and you give them plus attack and minus special attack, or you take a special attacker and you give them plus special. That's easy to control for and easy to breed.
I think in one of the games you can literally, I think it was Sword and Shield, you can, or Legends Arceus, you can just go talk to someone and they'll, like, you can ask for whatever nature you want.
Yeah.
So it's not like a breeding thing. You just go up there. It's like, yeah, I want this nature.
Even better then. And then EVs you just gain based on the Pokemon your Pokemon's killed in battle.
Oh.
Like if you kill a bunch of Geodudes, you get defense EVs. If you kill a bunch of like Ansies, you get HP. Hitmonchans, you get a bunch of attack EVs.
I did a lot of shiny farming and Let's Go Eevee.
I did a bit of chain fishing in XY. Get my girlfriend at the time a shiny love disc.
Did you get it?
Yeah, chain fishing was easy in XY. You just fish the same spot over and over and over again. And your shiny odds eventually just became like almost a guarantee, I think.
Yeah, in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, you get.
She was very happy and traded that bitch a shiny love disc, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
You got to catch the same Pokemon 31 times or 41. I'm not
Something
sure.
like that. I think that's right.
I
think that's how chain fishing worked too. You just caught the same thing over and over again.
Once you get the 41 or 31 chain, you can just like look at it, run away if it's not shiny.
Yeah.
And like with shiny charm, it's like 1 in like 50 chance to be shiny.
Yeah.
Which shiny charm in that game is very easy to get because it's just the base Pokemon, like 150.
Yeah.
I don't think Mew is in there. Mew never counts towards shiny charm anyway. And for like the cross-gen Pokemon,
Scrolling Amazon right now, and it's given me a category called My Daily Essentials. And apparently my daily essentials are organic green tea, a multivitamin, D3, and Kraft Easy Mac macaroni and cheese. Hilarious, because I think I bought the box of Kraft Easy Mac macaroni and cheese one time. Super discounted. And somehow become my daily essential.
Technically, green tea is essential. It helps your metabolism. If you drink a lot of green tea, your metabolism speeds up or something. I don't know.
I don't think that's true. I think that's just caffeine. Also, holy shit, the pack of gum I used to buy when I worked has, like, tripled in price. You'd be able to get a 40-pack of 5 sticks of gum. Be like, 200 sticks of gum. Used to be able to get that for $8. It's $20 fucking now. On the world of Wrigley's Double Mint Gum. Giant incense pack I bought still. Colgate mouthwash. 30% off.
Green tea 2022 review found the ability of green tea to positively influence your metabolism is enhanced with aerobic and resistance exercise. Might lower the risk of cancer, protect the brain from aging, help with oral health. Green tea has a lot of green tea has a lot of benefits.
The drop case I bought for my earbuds is like super nice. Too bad I don't need another drop case for my earbuds.
Are they just like
I got
Apple?
some Samsung Galaxy buds. No, I'm Android.
Yeah, I
bought an off-brand drop case for it in case I ever dropped the little case they come in.
I was Samsung, and I'll be going back to it because iPhone's a piece of shit.
Sure is. I owned one iPhone. I owned the 4S, and I will never own another Apple product ever again.
Yeah, I own the 14 Pro Max because my ex wanted me to have an iPhone, so I decided to try it out. I don't like it, and it wasn't worth it. I mean, I think it was cheaper than what I was paying for Samsung, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what Samsung I want to get next. I was thinking about the Folds, but apparently they're shit.
I have an easy time believing that.
Yeah, well, I don't know how it would work. Fucking glass screen folding hundreds of times a day, probably.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you'd go about a case.
Yeah. Probably can't, would be my guess.
Well, not a protective one anyway. Probably just a fancy looking one.
I don't even know if you can get a screen protector, because if you add the screen protector to the screen, it's going to not close to get correctly.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty stupid concept.
Sure does. I'm sure they've got a team of engineers that have some solutions for these problems, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
It does sound pretty cool, though.
Oh yeah, it's neat. So are flip phones, but I don't want to go back to a flip phone. So I do kind of miss my fold-out keyboard from my first cell phone.
What, like a BlackBerry?
Basically. It wasn't a BlackBerry, that was some Verizon thing. Edge.
Blackberries were like...
Verizon Edge, I think it was called.
Blackberries were like the rich people phone.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a BlackBerry. I was never a rich person.
If you ever owned a BlackBerry, you were loaded.
Or owned a BlackBerry.
You know what I find funny when you try to argue that Samsungs are like just better than iPhones.
Yeah.
An iPhone person will always say, "Oh, at least iPhones don't blow up." Yeah, that might have happened. Fucking like for one phone
I can safely say
10 years ago.
my cell phone has never blown up.
In my like I don't know 11 years of owning phones, I've never had one blow up on me.
Yeah.
I've dropped many Samsungs and they have not broken at all. I dropped my iPhone a week after I got it. It fucking cracked.
Yeah. That's rough.
Probably triggering people in your chat right now.
I have 4 people watching apparently.
Hope I hope none of them are iPhone users, because otherwise they're gonna hate me.
I have at least one woman in my chat, so she's assuredly an iPhone user.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a woman that owns a Samsung.
Oh.
What about Ness?
No idea what she has.
Yeah, she probably has like a Note, Samsung Note. Because I think they're good for drawing.
Maybe.
Or she just owns like a tablet or an iPad. I was laughing at people at work the other day.
Oh yeah?
Someone went to take a photo, and they're like, "Oh, this 15 times camera looks so good on the iPhone." It's like, "Oh yeah, my phone about 3 years ago, Samsung, could zoom into 100 times."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My phone right now has like an insane zoom.
Yeah,
Exactly what the amount is.
I mean,
Got more zoom than I could ever use. Whatever
you
the
wouldn't
fuck,
really,
whatever
yeah,
the fuck the S21 Ultra actually has.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 100.
Sounds right. An insane zoom though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure iPhone started using Samsung parts, and then
Well, they finally switched to the USB-C charger.
yeah, but
Got
like,
like
I'm
bullied out of
pretty
the
sure.
they like bullied out of the EU for not having it. I think is what happened.
I'm pretty sure with the iPhone 15, the newest one,
Yeah.
they finally switched to like their own parts, iPhone parts, and they're like shit. Like people are sending them back because the iPhone 15s are just terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
But whatever you say, you can't convince a iPhone user.
Yeah, yeah.
Common sense doesn't live with them. And I'm basically talking shit about myself right now. I own an iPhone. Hopefully not for long. Well, I've got a thing where I can just upgrade it, like, for free after a year.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have, like, plans, like, 12-month, 24-month, or 36-month. I don't know about yous.
I pay monthly.
But yeah, I do too. But, like, you, it's cheaper or more expensive
I really
depending on what
want
plan
to
you go
go
with.
down on my plan too because I don't now that I do work from home. Like, I don't need as much data anymore. Like, I don't need unlimited data, but I'm locked into a grandfathered data plan. So if I ever need unlimited data ever again, I'm gonna have to pay like new rates for unlimited data. Whereas it's probably like an extra $30 a month if I ever wanted to go back to the data compared to what I'm paying now. But I could save like $20 a month right now if I just stopped paying for unlimited data.
Yeah, so what
20 gigs a month or whatever.
I was originally gonna go 24 months, like pay monthly over 24 months,
Yeah.
and would have been like 150 a month or something. But I ended up paying 36 months, so I would have had to pay. I think I'm paying $120
Yeah.
over 36 months. But since I've got my upgrade thing,
Mm-hmm.
after a year, I can just upgrade for free. So I don't have
Yeah.
to go the whole 36 months and I'm saving the money. Like, it's just like, if you don't go 36 months, you're just wasting money.
Right.
I don't know how phone plans work there. Don't know if it's the same or.
I just pay every month. They send
I
me
reckon
offers
it'd be.
every now and then to upgrade my phone, like pay nothing down, get a phone for free, upgrade your plan, like stuff like that. But for them, because I know my
Yeah,
plan is better than anything they're currently selling.
yeah,
My
it's an
my
upgrade
phone's
for free,
fine.
but you still like you'd still have to pay the extra, like
Yeah.
for
What I
the
need right
phone
now is to
upgrade.
get another drop case because mine has warped in the top right. And it doesn't fit flush to this phone anymore. Fits great on the left, the bottom, the top, the back, but the right top side is just loose rubber.
What type of phone do you have?
Samsung 21
Oh
Galaxy
yeah,
Ultra, whatever the hell.
yeah. I had a
It's
23
just the
Ultra.
drop case. The phone itself's still fine. I haven't had any problems with the phone other than the battery's a little bit worse than it was when it was brand new.
I had a 23 Ultra. I dropped that.
23 Ultra, holy! I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that came out like a few years ago. I
Really?
had that like yeah, like 2 years ago maybe.
Hey.
Um, yeah, I dropped that so many times and did not break. I had a glass screen protector on it, which cracked, but once I took that off, it looked like a brand new phone.
Yep, that's what I've got on mine. Got a drop case and I've got a screen protector. There's two separate bits. If the screen protector cracks, I take it off and put a new one on. If the case warps, I send in for a replacement because it's got a lifetime warranty on the drop case. They just make me pay like $5 shipping for the drop case every time it warps. Warped like 3 times now though. It's kind of funny. Reading something online like apparently you can put the drop case in a freezer and it will like suck back together slightly, which might help with the warping, but like nah, I'll pay the $5 in a couple of months, just RMA a new one.
I know you could use a heat gun,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh yeah,
Because
probably, for sure.
with my car, uh, I I hit a cat,
What the hell?
and yes, I hit a cat, and I was going pretty fast, like I was speeding,
Yeah.
and it folded in my bumper
Yeah.
and fucked up my whole front of my car. Um, and my dad's been a mechanic for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Um, he just had a heat gun in the shed, and he just pulled the bumper off, got the heat gun, and it looked brand new.
Oh yeah.
Like heated it up, just molded it back to how it was.
Yeah.
But fuck, I was so sad when I saw my bumper folded in like that. I
Oh.
wanted to cry. My car was not cheap, and I'm still paying it off. But I will be paid off fully in about 2 weeks
Congratulations.
from a $20,000 loan.
Congratulations. That'll build good credit.
Yeah. Yep. I paid it off quicker than what I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
would have. I've been paying extra every week. Just so I'm not Because it was a 2-year loan. I think it's, it's I haven't saved that long. I think I got it in January.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, it's now November, so I've saved about 2 months. Which is still alright. Fuck, that car's way too expensive to keep going. So I have to use the most expensive fuel there is.
Classic.
It's like premium because it's a V8, won't run off anything else.
Last V8 I had ran off regular, bud.
Yeah, well, this is like a cam type powered V8.
Yeah, yeah.
Because in Australia we have like license tiers basically.
Uh-huh.
So you start off with learners. You have to
We do
drive
here
with
as
another.
well.
Yeah, we have like 3 tiers, or 4 tiers actually. You got to drive with a fully licensed person on your learners,
Yep. Same
and
here.
then you have provisionals, which you can drive by yourself, but you have a speed limit and you have to be 0 alcohol.
Don't think we have that here.
And then you have your green provisionals, which you can go the normal speed limit, which is 100. Usually 110 is on the freeways, but you still can only go 100. And it's the same, just slightly faster. And then your full license, which you can go the speed limit, and you can be 0.05 on the blood alcohol. So technically you're allowed to drink drive, but not
No.
to so much extent.
Have something here where you could drink and drive, but you couldn't have a certain blood alcohol content, and so people would be drinking and driving, and they get pulled over and it'd be like, you gotta let me get home, or my blood alcohol content's gonna get illegal. The longer they sat there stewing in their alcohol, they'd get a blood alcohol content higher and higher.
Well, we're not actually allowed to drink and drive, but
You used to be
like
allowed to here.
0.05
It was just
is
fully based off your blood alcohol content.
0.05 is average about 2 beers. So you can have about 2 beers and then you can drive. But it's probably risky to drink more than that and drive.
Nah.
But also, when you get on your full license, you can drive high-powered vehicles. So as soon as I got on my full license, I got my V8. Literally like a few days after, because I was looking for V8s. Also, from learners to full license is 4 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
1 year here.
Yeah, you're on your learners for a year, and then you're on
You
your.
can get your learners at 15. You can get your full drivers at 16. Gotta pass a test though.
Holy shit. Here you get your learners at 16, you get your red provisionals at 17, you get your green provisionals at 19. No, at 18, and then you get you're on that for 2 years, and then you get your full license at 20.
Logged out in 30 minutes. Oh my. Log out right now.
Have you ever heard of a ute?
Yeah. Little technical truck.
Uh,
Utility vehicle.
Not really.
UTE.
Oh, there's like 2 different types of utes in Australia.
Yep.
You know what a sedan is?
Yep.
Mine's basically a sedan chopped in half with like a tray
Uh-huh.
at the back.
Yeah.
So it's like just
What
a
do you
small
haul?
car. I don't know. It's not meant for actually towing anything.
Okay.
It's not like useful at all. It just looks good. It's a two-seater car, so
Yep.
it makes it even less useful. But I like it. I don't need 5 seats anyway. I only need myself.
My car technically has a back seat, but with how far back I have to roll the driver's seat, it's more like
Is yours one of the ones where it doesn't have 4 doors?
not have 4 doors. You have to climb into the back. And then
Ah,
I have to roll my driver's seat as far back as it will possibly go in order for my long ass legs to work in that car. Good mileage
yeah.
though.
I do as well. Like, I set my seat
Why I
far
started
back.
driving it. I used to drive a pickup truck everywhere, but then I had to start driving like 50 minutes to get to work, so I got a little zippy 30 mile to the gallon car instead.
Yeah, I went to my mum's house once and she had to drive my car somewhere. And I got in the car after she did. She put my seat all the way forward. My knees were inside the steering wheel. My mum is like 5'4".
No.
Yeah, agility 64. Can they use Trollheim Wilderness Agility shortcut? Rope to the Fossil Island volcano. What type of car do you have?
Pontiac G5.
It's an American car, isn't it?
Pontiacs are, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I have
GMs
heard
are.
of them, but I've never seen one because
Google it.
they're not in Australia. Pontiac G5. Oh yeah. Is it red like all the other photos on here?
Nah, it's black.
So it doesn't go faster. Red makes it go faster.
So true.
Even though mine's black.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate black. Fucking. That sounds bad. I hate black cars.
There you go.
Just a pain in the ass to clean. Gets dirty. Especially my driveway being gravel.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. I've got like a notification tone every time I'm like AFK on RuneScape and I'm tabbed out.
Why?
It's helpful in some situations, but like when I switch over to watch your stream, like while I'm running to the bank, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Cause
I
like,
don't get that when I tab out of RuneScape, so that must be something you've got turned on somewhere.
yeah, I do. It's a logout timer, I think, or something
Weird.
like that. Cause I have it like, so if I'm looking on OSRS wiki, I know where I'm like stopped, like with wood cutting or I don't know, something AFK,
Yeah.
you can just quickly switch over and keep going. Just studying. Yay, I love walking. You search the crate and find plenty of valuables, but decide to leave it alone. They're not yours.
Oh, hey. I've got my magic tree done, I think. The Falador.
Is that your last achievement?
There is.
Or have you done the hard one?
Yeah. I've done hard across the board. I've got easy, medium, and hard done for everywhere except wilderness.
I thought you said there was one where you like have done or you can do elite.
Oh, sorry. Is it Candor and hard? Western hard? You're right, actually. I haven't done Western hard because I haven't got a Zolrico. You are correct. Forgot about that. Funny you remembered that and I didn't.
Got a good memory.
Clearly. Need some water runes so I can get the Falador. Oh, you're at the GE? All right, let me give you your thing.
Freaky Forester. What does he do?
Place. You asked me this earlier, you freak. He's the forestry guy.
No, like it's a random spawn.
Oh, he'll ask you to get him a pheasant. I think you get an outfit from him. You should do it if you haven't done it before. That thing I got.
I'll help with your pheasants.
Got it from a clue scroll and I saved it. Where did I put it? Oh, I already had one. I forgot. Where are you at? You are on 316 up to.
Kill a pheasant with 4 tails.
When did she say that? She said that 20 seconds ago. Oh, there you are. Trade with Addie Lynn.
That was easy. Lederhosen top.
Stick it on, Addie.
What'd she get?
Trimmed beehide, green beehide body piece that you should now be able to wear, having now done Dragon Slayer. Oh, so you do need 40 defense to wear it. I thought you might. In the guide, it just says 40 ranged. Weird. Thought you had 40 ranged. I looked you up a minute ago and you did. Look up. Yeah, 40 ranged. Weird. Armor. Green Deehide. Oh, Green Deehide body with 40 defense. Sure enough. Yep. Oh well. Well, congratulations on finishing Dragon Slayer.